Welcome to the second part of our video on the 8 steps to outsmart toxic people. If you haven't watched the first part yet, a link will appear in the pop-up card. In this video, we'll cover the remaining 4 steps to help you outsmart and disarm toxic individuals. Make sure to subscribe to stay updated on new videos. Step 5. Surround yourself with positive influences. Interacting with toxic individuals can be like trying to swim with heavy weights attached to your legs. Their negativity, manipulation, and drama can pull you down. The solution is to connect with those who elevate you. Positive people not only bring joy, but also remind you of your value, support your development, and help keep negative energy away. If you spend a lot of time with toxic individuals, you'll likely adopt some of their behaviors and mindsets. Conversely, when you are with people who truly wish you well, something wonderful occurs. You begin to recognize your own potential. I came to realize that I had become so accustomed to insincere compliments and subtle criticisms from toxic individuals that I had forgotten what true support felt like. Spending more time with them and similar individuals revealed what I had been missing. They didn't compete with me, undermine my efforts, or manipulate situations. Instead, they motivated me to have faith in myself and to raise my standards for the relationships I allowed in my life. Here's how to surround yourself with positive influences. Identify your circle. Seek out those who inspire, uplift, and energize you. These could be longtime friends, mentors, or even new connections. Focus on building meaningful relationships. Instead of spreading yourself thin with numerous shallow relationships, concentrate on nurturing deeper connections with a select few positive individuals. Share positivity in return. Remember, relationships require mutual effort. Be the uplifting presence you seek in your life. Actively listen, support, and genuinely celebrate others. The truth is, toxic individuals may try to persuade you that everyone is as selfish or bitter as they are, but uplifting people reveal a different reality. They show you that kindness, respect, and authentic connections are still possible. Once you experience this, you'll question why you ever accepted anything less. Step 6. Do not participate in their manipulations. Toxic people are skilled at provoking you. They will say things meant to irritate you or create scenarios that pressure you to react. When you take the bait, you've already lost. I recall a particularly difficult family member who thrived on creating conflict during family events. He would make passive-aggressive comments like, "It must be nice to have so much free time." Some of us actually work hard. Initially, I would attempt to justify myself or defend my decisions, but that only escalated the situation. He would distort my words, intensify the conflict, and somehow turn me into the villain. One day, I resolved to stop participating in his game. When he made another cutting remark, I simply smiled and said, "You're entitled to your opinion," then shifted the conversation. He tried again, but I remained composed and disengaged. The frustration on his face was evident. He wasn't achieving the response they desired. Eventually, he ceased targeting me because I wouldn't provide them with the drama he sought. Here's how to develop this skill. Identify the bait. Observe the patterns, what triggers you, and how they attempt to provoke you. Once you recognize their strategies, you can prepare to react differently. Maintain your composure. Toxic individuals thrive on emotional reactions. Stay calm and don't allow their behavior to affect your mood. Respond sparingly or not at all. Sometimes silence is your strongest tool. At other times, a neutral response like, "That's interesting," or "I see," can effectively diffuse the situation. establish boundaries. Toxic individuals might label you as aloof, indifferent, or even timid, but that's merely their tactic to draw you back into their drama. Keep in mind that their views do not define your worth. The underlying message here revolves around control, your control. By opting out of the conflict, you affirm that you are not obligated to expend your energy on anyone, particularly those who thrive on negativity. That is a victory worth pursuing every time. Step 7. Keep your focus on your goals. Toxic individuals aim to distract you. It seems like their goal is to make their problems yours. However, when you concentrate on your purpose, your objectives, your principles, and the life you are creating, their distractions begin to diminish. If you are busy growing, succeeding, or pursuing your dreams, you won't have the time or energy for their drama. I once had a colleague who epitomized toxicity. He would talk behind everyone's back, stir up pointless drama, and always attempt to involve others in their chaos. Every moment I dedicated to his nonsense was a moment taken away from my work, my aspirations, and my peace. I began to establish clear boundaries. I'm currently very busy. I can't engage in this. The more I maintained my focus, the less influence they had over me. Here's how you can maintain your focus on your goals, even in a toxic environment. By maintaining your focus on your purpose, distractions will appear less impactful. Build a mental barrier. Treat negative individuals as mere background noise. Identify what drives you. Surround yourself with supportive people, inspiring books or habits that reinforce your purpose and boost your resolve. Some may label you as selfish, but the reality is different. Prioritizing your purpose is not an act of selfishness. It is crucial. You cannot give to others if you are depleted, and you won't reach your goals if you are weighed down by someone else's negativity. You create a life that is so rewarding and stable that its toxicity no longer matters. At that stage, you are not merely enduring their chaos, you are flourishing in spite of it, and that is the true victory. Step 8. Steer clear of gossiping about them. While it may seem satisfying to vent about toxic individuals, it ultimately does more harm than good. To effectively handle toxic people, resist the temptation to speak ill of them. The truth is, toxic individuals thrive on attention, even if it's negative. I once had a coworker who was extremely toxic, constantly creating conflict and bringing others down. A few of us would complain about them during lunch, sharing stories of their latest behavior. Initially, it felt like bonding, but eventually I noticed something troubling. Each discussion about them left me feeling exhausted and resentful. Even worse, they somehow caught wind of our conversations and twisted the narrative to portray themselves as the victim. From that point on, I made a conscious choice to stop participating in gossip. I shifted my focus to professionalism and addressed issues directly when needed. It wasn't always simple. There were moments when I wanted to vent, but I recognized a positive change. By stepping away from the gossip, I regained my energy and integrity. If you're feeling frustrated, talk it out with someone you trust, like a mentor or therapist who won't escalate the situation. Stick to the facts and avoid insults. Shift the conversation when others start gossiping about the toxic individual. Guide it toward more positive subjects. For instance, let's discuss how we can better manage this situation. Concentrate on finding solutions. The tricky part is that steering clear of gossip might leave you feeling alone in a culture that often encourages it. Steering clear of gossip isn't merely a matter of being kind. It's a matter of being wise. Engaging in gossip ties you to the negativity you wish to avoid. Letting it go liberates you. By choosing not to gossip, you are actively breaking the cycle of negativity. By distancing yourself from the noise, you deny them the attention they crave and safeguard your own tranquility. Managing toxic people isn't about changing them. It's about safeguarding your own well-being. You cannot dictate how others act, but you can control your reactions. The reality is that toxic individuals will always be around. However, by learning to set boundaries, maintaining your focus, and refusing to engage in their games, you diminish their influence over you. If this video provided you with a new outlook, please comment below and share your own methods for handling toxic people. Also, remember to like and subscribe for more tips to help you lead a stronger, more meaningful life. See you in the next video.